Say hi.
Hi.
I'm just joking. That's not the intro. All right.
Oh,
All right. Second episode, right? Started a series, or you should know, the weekly series of the things I hate. And I invited you to be the guest of the show for the mass shootings because knowing how you are, you're like I said, the resident gun owner. And I wanted your opinion on how you feel about mass shootings, knowing that one just recently happened in Atlanta. So how do you feel about that, Django? How do you feel knowing that people are slandering the name of guns?
well, I think that guns are just like any other tool. So they are, as a mentor of mine has said, a force multiplier. So just like, if you can't lift something, you're gonna use like a jack or a crowbar. It multiplies your strength. So it multiplies the effect that you're allowed to have. And it's the same thing with a gun. You can maybe punch a person, but if you use a gun, it multiplies to a higher degree the force of violence that you can use towards other people. So there's no evil nature about guns themselves, just like there's no evil nature about crowbars, and there's no, good nature about hammers that build houses. Just all tools are completely dependent on the usage of the owners.
So what you're saying is guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Of course. I mean, look at England. They got all their acid attacks and knife attacks and.
That's a fact. I'm like, oi,
you have a license?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, you have a license for that?
Did you spread your butter with the without a license? Yeah, it's just I've seen people that can shoot better than me with a rifle, but with a pistol, and I've seen people that, I mean, it's completely dependent on your training and a little bit on how good of the thing is that you bought, but just like how, a millionaire can go out and feed the homeless, they can also go out and make sweatshops. It's completely dependent on how you use the tools that you're provided.
That's a fact. I believe that. So going off of the mass shootings, the one in the gay nightclub. You know what that's called? What was the
one in Florida?
Yeah. Isn't that known as the
Pulse? The Pulse shooting, I think.
Yeah, but isn't it known as the deadliest one? Is it, or am I wrong?
No, I'm pretty sure the deadliest one was the one at the country music festival. I could be wrong though.
Because I have it up here. I looked at I googled it. I'm probably red flagged by the FBI now because my Google search results show mass shootings. They show FBI statistics. They show mass shootings on my results. But yeah, I have it pulled up here. It says here, Post Orlando nightclub, Orlando, Florida, 49 killed, 53 injured. Then Virginia Tech as the second deadliest mass shooting, with 32 killed and 17 injured. Then Sandy Hook, that's the
Sandy Hook, yeah,
the one in 2012 with the stuff. That was like, it's 26 that were killed, but shit, that was a hard one for me to take. That was like the most depressing one for me. I was like, God damn, how the fuck are you gonna attack elementary school? I just don't get that one. It's weird to me. But the Post one, how do you feel about that one?
I mean, a mass shooting is a mass shooting. It's never right. Just because I don't agree with the views of the people that are there, it doesn't give them any less right to life. It's not like they were there, like, it's not like it was like a pedophile ring. So just because they have different, views on sexual orientation and political beliefs, they're allowed to be free in the ways they want to, as long as it's not harmful and oppressive to others. So as a meme, might joke about it, but overall it's still a horrible thing. A mass shooting is never the answer to any.
Oh, hell yeah.
to anything.
Yeah, I believe that, 100%. Like, how do you live life thinking that, you know what, I'm just gonna go out, kill some people, and
then kill myself.
exactly like the kids in Columbine. They did all
Yeah,
that shooting just for the end, shoot themselves in the head.
I especially don't get shootings like that, like the Sandy Hook one that you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
It's those kids had nothing to do with it.
Exactly, like they were just
Like-
there, and I don't know where you just start like what?
Like, I can understand, like, if someone was, relentlessly bullied or whatever, why they'd want to, like, shoot their bully. Like, I'm still not saying, I'm not condoning it.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I'd ever do it, but I can see how you'd want to be violent towards the specific people that attack you. But just going into an elementary school and just shooting a bunch of kids, yeah, that's just pure evil.
Exactly, that's just another type of fucking crime. Based. What else is there? Let's see. I got also another statistic of number of mass shootings in the United States between 1982 and March 2021. And tell me, Django, which do you think has the highest one? Which state has the highest shooting rate?
Florida?
No. Oh, you're not wrong.
Well, I mean, Chicago, does that count?
Apparently, between 1982 and March 2021, California has had 20 mass shootings, and Florida has had 12.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's like, goddamn.
How many gun laws does California have, and how many does Florida have?
Yeah. Oh my God! Don't even get me started on gun laws. Fucking. Oh, Pennsylvania has 5. Sheesh. Texas 11. Damn, the most gun-pro state has 11 mass shootings. Aren't they small though? I mean, a mass shooting
Texas
is a mass shooting, but...
Texas is one of the largest states by population as well.
New York has 4. What the fuck? I never knew that. Yeah, but with the recent events of the Atlanta shooting, did you hear that the gun ownership of Asian Americans are going up?
Yes, I did know that.
So are you proud that people are exercising their Second Amendment?
Yes.
Are you a proud owner?
I don't think it's good whenever people like David, I forget what his name is, he was at one of the shootings, whenever they use it to push their political beliefs that have nothing to do with the specific trials at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just because you were at a location of a shooting, it doesn't make you qualified to speak about anything except for being in a traumatic event. Whereas, like, it's kind of like the same thing with the global warming girl. I forget what her name is.
Oh, damn! I forgot her name. I literally know. I know who you're talking about. Greta Thunberg. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that girl. Yeah.
Like, okay, you're passionate about something, and it's really good to be passionate, but like, it doesn't make you an expert or know any. It doesn't mean you know anything.
Yeah, but all she does is talk. That's
Yeah. And she said, "It's not my job to come up with solutions." Like, come on. But I guess that's a bit of a digression. You asked if I'm an owner.
Mm-hmm.
I own a .22 rifle, and hopefully within a couple days, I will be getting my concealed carry. And I have it narrowed down to only 3 options right now, and I'm gonna go to a gun show tomorrow to finish it up.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I have it's a Glock, a CZ, and a SIG. So I'm definitely not a Glock fanboy, but I can recognize that they make really good weapons. And a SIG also, I mean, they've been an industry standard for a long time, and CZ was a much smaller, was a brand that gets a lot less exposure. I didn't I didn't realize how good their stuff was. But I picked it up and shot it, and it went beautifully.
You know, aren't CZs known as the best guns though? I've always heard good things about it.
It's really dependent, I think, on just who you're speaking to. So Glocks are considered extremely reliable, like just the peak in reliability. That's why cops often use Glocks. But then the military has never carried Glocks. They carry SIG, and I think they used to carry Walthers.
Are those the old school guns? Or am I thinking wrong?
It still exists. Walther is still a company. So I guess the overall about the company thing is everybody at this point, not every single company makes the highest quality of weapon, but there are enough high quality weapons out there that there is no specific this is always the best choice. It's dependent on like your hand size, it's dependent on how you want to carry, if it's for a concealed carry, but like there's a lot of different, just like as I compared earlier, just like with a hammer, how you'll have like smaller hammers and claw hammers and like different types of mallets which are similar to or variations of hammers. It's just another type of tool that can be worked on or worked with. Well, I think the Las Vegas shooting, here it says 59 dead, so it may be less dead than the Pulse nightclub, but it was more than 850 wounded, because part of it was whenever they were running away, like people got trampled and stuff. So like the Pulse nightclub, maybe the most people were shot and killed, but the injuries were over 900 people. So more people were affected.
Filled with controversy.
Yes, that one is. It is. I don't really know what to think about that one. I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy, but
I don't know if we should get into it. You might get tracked down by the government.
Yeah. How it is right now is like anybody, depending on your state, 18 or 21 years of age, could go out and just like buy a gun. And I completely want everybody to to defend themselves and to have guns and carry.
That's a fact.
But it'll cut down a lot on accidents and like kids getting shot and stuff if there is a required training with your first purchase of a gun. So how it is, it's just you only have training if you want to get like a concealed carry, but you don't have to have a concealed carry to have a gun. But a big issue, I know you said mass shooting specifically. Whenever they have gun death statistics,
like the small ones, like crime rates, like black on black crime or black on white crime.
No, that's just overall. Whenever they say, "Oh, guns account for X amount of deaths," it's like it's like 40 or 50% of those deaths are suicides. So again, it's still bad that it happens, but like it has nothing to do with one person attacking another person, and if someone's gonna commit suicide, which I mean, again, I don't condone, but if they were gonna do it, they're probably gonna do it regardless of the means. They would probably just find another means. It's just the easiest and closest at hand. But that's an annoyance from me whenever people start citing gun statistics. It's like most of those aren't people being attacked.
So thank you guys for watching the episode number 2. As a more serious note from the first one that I had, just me talking to myself, because I invited my good friend here, Grant. Is it okay if I say your name or no?
That's fine.
All right, so invited my friend Grant here. Episode number 2, mass shootings. Thank you guys for watching. Is there anything else you want to plug in, Django? Any places people can reach you?
No, I don't need to be found by the government after talking like that, but just like to say all gun laws are unconstitutional. Every person should own a gun. 61%, maybe the highest state should be 100%.
That's true. That's true.
Other than violent felons. Violent felons should not have guns.
Yeah, obviously. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next week in the episode number 3 until I figure out what it is I'm going to be talking about. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Django.
Bye.
Bye.